Hello, everybody. This is Tom King, and this is your Puerto Rico Energy in 60 Seconds for the week beginning September 6, 2020. So, over this past week, more support and endorsement for the Puerto Rico Energy Bureau ruling on the Integrated Resource Plan. Even some of the more extreme social justice and environmental groups have been showing it real grudging respect. While whining a little bit about the inclusion of gas and a few other things. But this is a good sign that the decision by the Puerto Rico Energy Bureau was a good one for this stage of the game. Something that may have gone overlooked this past week, Governor Wanda Vazquez recommended for permanent status as the CEO of PREPA, the individual who's been in there on an interim basis, Paredes Maisonnet, and the board response was, well, we'll see. This is practically unheard of, where the appointment of the governor or the recommendation of the governor has usually been rubber stamped for the head of PREPA. In this particular case, you could think it may be the powerlessness of Wanda Vazquez, who's a lame duck already, having lost her primary from her own party to run for the governorship in the upcoming election. But I think it's more than that. I think it's the board of PREPA actually finding its feet. This clearly makes it easier, and this individual may, in fact, end up being the CEO going forward. But there are some questions about his management experience and the difficulties in managing the debt and a few other things that have to happen over the course of the next year. So this next week starts the second cohort of the Puerto Rico Energy Capital Access Program. We have a great group. One of the oldest community nonprofit organizations in Puerto Rico is in the program, working on their ambitious program for community energy and resiliency. We have a community radio station, a big resiliency nonprofit focusing on its Puerto Rico mobile generation, clean energy mobile generation, just to name a few. We also saw this past week from one of the graduates of Cohort 1 has issued a request for qualifications for potential EPC partners for their program. All progress, all great news. This is Tom King for Puerto Rico Energy in 60 Seconds.